That's good. That's good. Wow. I apologize. It was my bad. I knew that I would kind of fail miserably at this to an extent. I didn't think that I would get 2 podcasts in and then take like 2 months off. I didn't think that it was going to be that bad, but I did, I'm back though. So we're doing this again. We got sounds now. Whoa, that was out there, but we got sounds now, so it's going to be crazy. It's going to be great. It's going to be probably not as good as you thought it would be. That's what this podcast is. I kind of liken this podcast to let's say a friend of yours invites you to a cookout or a grill out or something, and you're excited, you're getting all amped up, you're thinking yard games, you're thinking like we're gonna get there and somebody's grilling steaks. They're like, don't worry, we got the food covered. You just come on over, and you get there and there's like a couple of people, a little like they haven't showered in a little while, and they're boiling some hot dogs on the stove, and everybody forgot the buns. Oh, Jim was going to bring the buns, but Jim didn't bring the buns. And Jim said like Sally was going to do it, and nobody brought the buns. You know what I mean? And so now you're in a dirty kitchen with a couple of fools eating boiled hot dogs with no buns or condiments. That's what this podcast is. This podcast is like you get here, you think it's gonna be great, and then now you're eating boiled hot dogs with a couple of stinky friends. But hey, it's free food, right? And so Poppy can't complain, boy. I don't know why I said that. That was embarrassing. But yeah, welcome to this grill out. Welcome to this cookout. It should be great. It should be fun. We should have some laughs. We might have some fun times, some things like that. So, it should be fun. I am drinking this Sunkist new mug I got. Shout out to Will. My nephew, he got me this Overwatch mug. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I use it every time I'm down here, and it's great. But yeah, I put all kinds of different things in it. Sunkist, different teas and things like that. Snapple, whatever. But my wife, she went and she bought some Snapples, but they were knockoff Snapples, I have to admit. Now, if you're going to Aldi to buy Snapples and you get the knockoff brand, so I had to correct this because when you buy Snapple, there's facts inside there. And you get some awesome facts. You get to, you get a little bit of, you get a little bit of that info, right? You get to take some information in where you get just some random crap, like, did you know elephants have 4 legs? And you're like, what? 4 legs? Elephants? They do? I thought they had 3 or something, you know what I mean? And so you get a little snippet of information, but you don't get that with knockoff Snapple. And so I will admit, when my wife purchased the knockoff Snapple, I started writing my own facts inside there. Because knockoff Snapple deserves some knockoff facts. Like, I was writing in there, I don't know. What are some of the facts I wrote in there? Most humans have 2 legs. I think that was one of them. A lot of human facts, but knockoff facts, I mean, you got to go with what you know. And I know I have 2 legs, so, I kind of had to go with it. But I had to get the soundboard in here. I had to get a soundboard going. And I found this one. I don't know what meme this is from, but there's something about this that kills me when I listen to it.
You're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier.
That's it. You're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier. I feel like that pretty much sums up a lot of people nowadays. But let's just skip that.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Yeah, so we got all kinds of things that we can put on here. And so, yeah, let's just get into it. That was loud. I need to get something off my chest. Guys, life hacks need to stop. We can't do life hacks anymore. We ran out of them. There's nothing you can tell me anymore that will advance my life. You can't give me another life hack. If you try to come up with a life hack on the internet and you try to post it, and you're telling me that I either don't already know this information or that life hack hasn't been posted already, you're lying. People are starting to get ridiculous with these life hacks. I saw, oh my gosh, people were posting life hacks like, if you brush your teeth, you're less likely to get cavities. Life hack. Dude, not a life hack, dude. If you close your eyes when it's dark out, you're more likely to fall asleep. Life hack. You know what I mean? People were posting the stupidest thing. If you drink water, you're more likely to live than someone that doesn't. Life hack. And now, listen. Was the life hack thing an interesting idea? Fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. Tell me something I don't know. Show me something that might make my life easier in some sort of a way. But you can't, these life hacks, you guys, it's getting dumb. Life hacks are getting dumb. We need to stop. It's time to stop. No more life hacks, okay? No more. It's done. It's over. It's over, Johnny. No more life hacks, okay?
You're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier.
We can't do it anymore. We have to be done. Do you ever feel like something was really funny to you and then you know, in hindsight you look back and it just nobody else thought it was funny? I recently, now this is maybe bad. Maybe that's why it wasn't funny. I don't know. Some things are funny to me and I say them out loud and I immediately regret it. But like I was talking to some friends of mine about like how little known fact about me, I can't spell. Okay? If you see me typing something, I am relying on Google to take that amalgamation of letters and everything else that some periods and commas, a couple of numbers in there, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I just expect Google to spit something out that it's like, oh, did you mean you want to know where Sasquatch lives? And I'm like, yes. Or I'm like, no. You know, that's not what I meant, Google. But it's always on me if it's wrong. And here's the thing. I don't know how to spell. And so I was talking to some of my friends about this, and I'm like, dude, I have a limited alphabet. My alphabet's what, man? 5 to 10 letters? How many are in the alphabet? Mine's got half of that, okay? And so I made the joke, I said, if my alphabet and your alphabet pulled up to a target, mine would get to park closer to the entrance in a handicap spot because it's limited. Now, that's probably not funny. And it came out of my mouth and I said it and everyone did this. Huh? What? And I said, it's limited. It's not any less of an alphabet. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's limited. And because I need that assistance, bro. You know what I mean? I need that helper. I need somebody to push my alphabet along. And, yeah, it in hindsight, I laughed on the inside really hard as I was saying it. But when I got this, what? Bro, that crushed me. But, hey, you win some, you lose some. And maybe don't make handicap jokes. I learned that one. But it's not a joke about handicap people. It's not. It's a joke about I can't spell. And how I'm limited and I need assistance in my spelling. But I guess it's kind of a... I don't know. I think it... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said it. I don't know.
You're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier.
Yeah, so there's that. Anyways, what else? What else do we have to talk about? What else is new? What else has been going on? I played in a softball tournament last Saturday, and we got 4th place. I played on a slow pitch softball team, and the team that I play for has been to the championship game the last 4 or 5 years in a row, and this year we lost in the conference finals, and we then played for 3rd place and we lost that game. So it's okay, we got 2nd place last year, we got 1st the 2 or 3 years in a row before that, and this year we got 4th, and that's fine. So it's just it just is what it is, man. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. And then last Sunday, I got to go to St. Cloud, Minnesota, to the quarries and jump off a bunch of cliffs with my wife and some friends, and that was a blast. I don't know how high the tallest cliff was there. It must have been 25 feet, maybe 30 feet in the air. And so what we did, I jumped off in one of the small little cliffs straight into the water. It's maybe 6-7 feet up, just a little thing just to get in the water. Swam straight across to the tallest cliff I could find and climbed up with my buddy and jumped off it 10-15 times and then went and got Chipotle. So Sunday was a good day. It was fun, but what do you do, man? You get to the top of that. You get to the top of that cliff, man, and it's
Do it! Just do it!
That's exactly what it felt like. And then you jump off, you're falling, and probably about the last half of the fall is 80% of your speed. You're falling and you're and then all of a sudden, okay, all right. Gosh, this is embarrassing. Okay, great, awesome. Oh, geez. This is the handle to the chair I'm sitting in. And it completely snapped off. I'm going to apologize right now to my wife. I'm going to apologize to my sister who gave me this chair. I rest in peace to this chair. That sucks. Because... I have another chair back there, but I was supposed to give that one to my nephew. So, Asher, I just broke my chair. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to keep that chair because this one's done for. Gosh. So, there's that. I don't have an armrest anymore. Awesome. Great. This is going so well. This is going so well. What am I doing? This is... Oh my gosh, what is this? What am I doing here? This is just... I love that the meme... Listen, I was talking to... A couple of my nephews watch this. And I was talking to them, and I was serious in a way, saying... The joke of this podcast the joke of all this is that we're pretending that it's good. And they're like, no, really, it's good. And I was like, yeah. Because that's the meme. That's the joke. The joke is that this podcast is worth your time. And if you're still watching this and you're getting to like the 17-minute mark and you're like, why am I here? It's for the meme. So just stay till the end. But, yeah, I'm so happy that life hack videos are stopping. I don't want to see another one. I don't want anybody to ever post another life hack video. I have all these random notes everywhere. What is this from? Gosh, does anybody else know somebody that they live their life and they smell as if showers are a waste of their time? Like they wake up in the morning and they go, 5 minutes in the shower? Nah. I know someone like that. I'm not going to say where I know them from. I'm not going to say anything about it. I know somebody like that, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Nothing else. I hope that's relatable, and I hope that I'm not the only one. Because this is one of those people that you can smell from a mile away, okay? It's bad. It's bad. And if you're watching this, it's not you. So, let's get that out of the way. I don't know. I think I gotta save myself with some memes. I gotta do it. I gotta save myself with a couple of memes here. Gosh, my armrest is gone. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. So, what is this?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That's the end of this podcast. Mission failed.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's what people feel like when they watch this.
It's 12 o'clock.
I saw this boat in half!
Gosh. I know I was supposed to get back on the TikTok segment, and I was going to share with you guys some of the cringiest TikToks that I could find. I didn't exactly have time to do that, so I apologize. No cringe TikToks this week, possibly next week or with the next podcast. And you're probably all wondering, it's like, oh, when's that going to be? The next podcast? What? 5 months from now? Great. Can't wait, Paul. But listen, be hopeful, okay? Maybe I'll be able to get another one of these out sometime. In a fashion that'll be, worth it. I don't know. And I don't know what to talk about. One of these things, the best thing to do with a podcast is literally to just try your best not to have dead air. And I think I'm going to get to a point where I'll be able to prepare more for these. I'll be able to prepare more for have videos and things like that to watch and things to react to and things to talk about and be able to get, into a longer form, maybe an hour. But for now, I'm just going to keep it at a half an hour, and it's going to be basic, and it's going to be me sitting down just talking with really no preparation, because right now I'm trying to get myself there, and I don't know if when you're doing a podcast or something like this, I have this question in the back of my head that if I prepare more, will the podcast get better, or is it a matter of this isn't for me? If the more I prepare, is it just going to be a more prepared bad product, or will it better it and advance it and make it entertaining and make it fun and make it, something that people are going to want to listen to. And so if there's anything about this that's even semi-entertaining, please let me know. I had probably like 4 people or 5 people say, hey, when's the next podcast coming out? And even though it really took me, like a month or 2 to get back down here and just turn on the camera and set up the mic and get the audio going, those few people that said like, hey, when's the podcast coming? When's the next one? I want to listen to it. I'm looking forward to it. Those people that said that to me, honestly, that's the only reason I'm still doing this. Like, if nobody said anything, if nobody was interested, and nobody kind of showed any interest, honestly, I don't think that I probably wouldn't keep doing it, to be completely honest. So you guys, really, I appreciate you guys. Anybody out there that's listening and paying attention, especially if you've made it this far, thank you guys. There's a few people that watch this, and I really appreciate the support. If there's 3 people that want to listen to this every week, I'll keep doing it. But until there's 0, I hope that I can keep delivering some form of stupid entertainment, whatever it is, whatever it might be. But I don't know what else to talk about. That's right. I was thinking about this the other day, how what are like some of the major differences between being a child and being an adult. And one of the things that I was thinking about a lot was our experiences as a kid. Like when we're going to a new place, or we're doing something new that we haven't done before, there is this mystery and this wonder to it. Like, we don't know what might be on the other side. We think about all the things that are possible and the vastness of the human experience and everything that we could possibly do in life and the places that we could be and the things that we could see. And we even think of adulthood that way as kids. We think about like, oh, when I'm an adult, I'm going to be able to drive cars and I'm going to go even further, or I'm going to be able to go do this on my own, or I'll have money and I'll be able to go have these experiences. And it's true. It's really true. But there's something about getting to that next step that sometimes we act, we get there and then we go, oh, okay. And we don't really spend the time to pull in everything, to really just look around and be like, this is amazing. This world is amazing, and this creation's amazing. And to really soak it all in. And I think that, it's a big reason why we need to foster a lot of imagination and creativity in children, because it gives us this excitement about life, really. Gives us an excitement about life, and, as you get older and you start to have experiences and you start to go, okay, where's this excitement going to come from after I've done all of these things, and also, why do we treat it like a checklist? But, I mean, that's probably another thing, like, oh, I've done that, check, like, as if it's not going to be amazing when you go out and you experience these things again. But I don't mean to tie so many things back to this, but it's an aspect and it's a reason as to why I think that I like video games, in part because ever since I was a kid, you put the cartridge in and you turn it on, and from that opening screen, you're going, what's on the other side of this? Like, you just can't wait to experience it and to adventure around in this place. And there's new physics and there's new scenery and audio and everything to explore. You get to be somebody else and you get to explore a character or an environment. And it's something that, video games can bring to you that you know, it's an easy way to get to it. You know, it's kind of like a quick escape, you know, to shut your brain off and to just experience something new. And I don't know. I've noticed a lot lately, like, I have this thing where I almost am. I am and then I'm not, but I get like ashamed of video games. And I don't know if it's like a stigma or if I should be or what, but I have this thing where I'm like, okay, I'm 24 years old or I'm 25 years old or whatever, and I really, really enjoy video games. And part of me, I mean, you can see all this stuff behind me. I have friends that when they come over and they see this, they go, that's awesome. And then I just have this feeling like people come here and they think like, I'm worried they're, I don't know. They think like negatively of it or something and they think I'm like a kid. I don't know. But maybe that's part of it. You know, talking about being a kid and like, it's not that I want to be a kid again. It's that I don't want to let go of, maybe it's not even that. There's just parts of life that like, there's parts of life and experiences, things that I like to do that I like holding on to. I don't know. And yet there's so many other things I want to do too in life, and like this podcast and trying out. I just started learning 3D animation and taking a couple of online little courses here and there to try to do something new and explore a new field. And I jump around into a lot of different things, but yeah. I don't know. All of that too to say that I just feel terrible for like kids that feel alone. Like when I was a kid, I never felt alone. I had siblings, I had parents, I had friends around all the time. But if you feel alone, you know, find somebody, talk to somebody. But that's tough. And, you know, because as kids you think that when you get older there's a magic to life. And there is. There really is. It's just that, I don't know. If you're isolated or you feel alone, I just wonder how you experience things in the same way that other kids do. I don't know who I'm talking to when I say this, but yeah. Man. Crazy. I haven't been playing Majora's Mask. Update on that. I haven't really been playing Majora's Mask. I think last time I mentioned how I played 2 or 3 full day cycles. The first one I went through, and obviously I got through like the basic first 3 days. And then I went through the next day getting as many of like kind of the side quest masks as I could find. And then now I think I'm going to be just dawning of my 3rd cycle through. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start, probably, I might get a few more side quest things just out of the way, just for fun. I'm going to try to collect everything in the game. And then I'm going to start knocking out the different temples and stuff like that. So, that'll be fun. But I haven't played since the last time I played, and I talked about that last time I was on the podcast, so. What else? I've been playing Apex Legends. Can't complain. Free game, right? When I can. I've been getting okay at it. My nephews are really good at it, so it's fun to play with them because like strategy and everything like that kind of gets amped up. It's kind of fun to do that. And so, yeah. It's awesome. Solos in Apex is kind of a weird thing. I'm going to be honest. I don't mind solos because I think it just gives the game a different angle. Like if you're playing the squads or whatever and you're starting to get kind of sick of it. Excuse me, let me get a drink here. And you're starting to get kind of sick of it. you can jump into solos for a match or two and just kind of get a different feel. You know, I was playing through a couple matches and it's just like, there's times where you're just done. You know, you have no choice but to die. Like, I was venturing out, I'm trying to get out of the circle, I'm doing everything I can to avoid being in sight and watching out for other players, and like, I come up upon a guy that's at a loot box, I start shooting at him, and then like, two other people, he starts shooting at me, and then two other people from behind me and to the right of me all shoot me at the same time, and I die, just boom, you know, it's like, then it's just their fight. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and yeah, we'll do this again another time.
You're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier.
Mission failed. We'll get them next